Unbox Anything.
Hi guys, welcome back to Unbox Anything. Today we'll be doing a 2-year review of this new world new home cooker. So I've had this for 2 years and I thought I might do a review of it. Something happened recently that I just wanted to show you, and once that happened I thought, you know what, why don't I just do a review of this cooker and see where we go from there. So the cooker was about, God, I can't remember the price, but I'll put the price in the description after I've googled it, because I literally forgot the price of the cooker. I get it mixed up with the washer and everything. But yeah, this is the cooker, and there is a gas cooker, so you've got your stuff, your gas stuff over there and everything. But I just wanted to point out that I'm gonna be doing the pros and cons of this one as well. But so far, let's take a look at the how it's been the last 2 years. So as you may look, you realize that the black is still black, so you don't have a lot of scratches there. Just put this on the side. 1 second. A few stains there. These are permanent, so I've actually tried to clean it for this video. So everything you see, it's been cleaned up. That's how it looks like after these 2 years. It does come with one of these to cover up, and that's not smashed in the last year, so that's great. I mean, if you look, it doesn't look too bad. The thing is, these things is themselves, they look fine. Those haven't blocked at all. You know, you get a lot of things, a lot of cookers, these things block, and none of these are blocked actually. They all work. So after 2 years, that's been perfect. One issue I've had, the one I was just talking about before, a few days ago, this happened. This came out, so that's always been an issue with it. These things keep coming out. You know, the one that goes there, they always keep coming out. So that's always been an issue. So after 2 years, this one finally gave up and came out, which was bad. So now I can't use this over here, which is the big one. I can't use this part, and it's the biggest one, because if I try to use it, the gas will just keep coming and it'll be on fire for a long time. So I would have to find a way to turn that off and then back on. It's a complicated situation, so I've given up on this part. So I have to use the other, or just the other small ones, as you may see. So that's a disadvantage. So if you're going to buy this cooker, then I would advise you to be very careful. If you're one of them people that are always turning this or always cooking, there's a chance this is gonna come off. If you even look closely with this one, that one has nearly split into half, so soon it will also break and come off. I don't know if you can get any spare from the website. I haven't checked yet. I suppose you can, but see, even this one's also got a crack. Check that crack there. So that one will also be falling off. So that's the disadvantage I've had in the last 2 years. I mean, even this one is already chopped off half, so that's a very big disadvantage. These things are not strong enough, so they keep coming off, and probably some are gonna be coming off. So I'm gonna have to look for a new cooker anyway. So that's the disadvantage that has come up obviously in the 2 years. The grill does work perfect, yeah, and it also does a good job. I mean, yeah. So the grill does work. Just take this out. It's nice and small, nothing special, nothing too much. So yeah, the grill is I've never had an issue with the grill. So that's been working perfectly in the last 2 years. I'll just place this back. Oh, should just turn it off now. So that's working perfectly. The ovens also are fine. So obviously the doors, you can see, as you may see, the doors work perfectly. Nothing's happened to the glass. Everything's fine. So that's great. And then in here you've got chips in there. I don't know where they come from, but yeah. So yeah, as you can see down there, the oven does work perfectly. Adjusting and readjusting, that does work perfectly. So no issue. I've not had any issues with the oven. That's been working perfectly in the last 2 years, and which is great. So in general, this is a great cooker. It's just that the one thing you have to look out for if you're trying to buy one, are these the handle things you move. They literally, I've got an issue with nearly each one of them. There's probably a crack. This one's falling off and stuff. That's the bad thing you can probably expect to happen. They'll all come off maybe in a year or something. If you have kids, that's probably gonna be worse. So the timer thing does work perfectly, so that's perfect. I've not had an issue with it. Obviously it's kind of complicated, because you make it work, you have to press this tight, you have to press that, and then you have to tap that in, and then you have to yeah, like that. It's a bit complicated to work, but once you play around with it, you get a hang of it. Yeah, but other than that, it's a great one. It does have a light, so yeah, you get your light switch there, and you may see there that the light's now on, and then you can just turn it off. Yeah, so I'll give it a 6 really, because I don't know, this kind of really takes off everything. I mean, it's only 2 years. This should last about 5 years, and 2 years and this is gone. That's terrible. Okay, so that I just give it a 7. That's all I can give it. And this is, I mean, this is also complicated because it works, but no one in the house uses it except me because it's that complicated. Okay, so my house is one of those houses where you can know something's complicated when I'm the only one that knows it. So yeah, I'm the only one that uses the timer and things, so that makes it complicated. So everyone else doesn't bother because they can't be asked actually checking it out. Yeah, but I hope you enjoyed the video and it's given you an insight of what to expect from this cooker. But yeah, I'm just gonna do a pros and cons of after this. If you're interested in watching that, it should be in my channel straight after this video. But I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.